Sometimes it is extremely dark. Sometimes it feels like there is a heavy, dense, and painful experience that's draped over us, and it can have the quality of discomfort and carries a depth that causes us to question our ability to continue on. And perhaps one of the hardest parts of being in a very dark place is the sense of separation, making that worse than ever, that feeling of being apart and misunderstood in your depth. The illusion, the dream, the experience of separation, how real it feels in this realm of reality. Why so profound? Why can it feel like being ripped apart on a cellular level? Imagine with me this darkness. It's not your first time here. You know this place. There's no color, just you and a void. A lengthy experience of void. There has been so much. The events of this life have often been heavy, demanding, and this pain is back again and once again feels unending and unbearable. I invite you to put a hand on your heart and take a few deep breaths. It's the intelligence of the heart that leads the way through places like this. The brain is not the tool that we need here. Feel the warmth in your chest, and as much as you can, try to expand that warm feeling throughout your body. Imagine it to have a glowing quality to it, a softness, a self-compassion, and as much of a glow as you can manage. The heart is often forgotten or difficult to connect with when we are in the dark. Yet, it's always been there and it's always going to be there. It is the part of us that is divine and is always connected to the great heart of the universe, connected to all love. And it's never frazzled by the dark. It doesn't see it as a threat, and it can manage any depth of darkness. Anchoring into your heart again, feeling its warm glow, It's understanding of the challenge that is in front of you right now. The energy of your heart can be trusted. The secrets and the intelligence of your heart are just what is needed in times like these. And with the hand still in the heart, anchored there, we glance into the dark space around us and we notice the unending feeling that it might have. We notice that there's not much that can be seen, not a lot showing up in the way of hope. It just seems like a vast empty space. It's our ego that doesn't like it here. The ego doesn't feel good without control, concrete plans, busyness, form. And therefore we suffer with very difficult feelings. Because while we're in a human body, we work with the ego, and it just doesn't like it here. And so, again, anchoring into the heart, we radiate that warmth and that glow to all the parts of us, even the ego's struggle to be passing through here. We share as much warmth as we can with all of our parts. And gazing into this dark, vast space, you're invited to see it as the cave of creation. You're invited to see it as the womb of potential. A place where nothing much seems to be happening and there's really nothing exciting. And that's because it's the 0 point. It's the place where all things come from. It's not evil. It's not trying to destroy you. It's bringing you to a place where you can start something from nothing. But first, we have to be able to sit here anchored into our heart. Knowing that we are not our feelings. We are not the difficulty. We are experiencing these things and letting them fall away piece by piece by piece. Anchoring back into the heart, glowing and growing that warmth to all parts of us, landing in the soft compassion of our heart center while we're here. And in the distance, seeing some subtle lights that look like flashing fireflies. There aren't many, and they're not too bright, but they're unmistakable. These are the others. The others who are finding themselves in a dark void, who are stumbling around and not sure exactly where to go next, who can't even see their own light. What we can see looking out at them is their heart light, the energetic center of their being. And as we see that we also have our heart light shining, although we can't see it ourselves. But from their perspective, they can see it. We are many. Anchoring back into the heart, feeling the warmth beneath your hand. To the degree that you're able, glowing that warmth to all the parts of yourself, and also for any of the others that might be able to catch that spark in the corner of their eye. Loving yourself for having the courage to pass through this place. Loving them for their courage to pass through this place. Loving yourself for choosing to put one foot in front of the other in this place. Loving them as they also put one foot in front of the other in this place. And listening to the voice of the heart, reminding us that although it is eternal and unfrazzled, the dark is temporary. The dark is temporary. Without temporary darkness, how could our heart glow? It's a chance for our heart to learn to glow. It's a chance for us to shower a higher degree of love on ourselves and those we pass. Anchoring back into the heart, expanding that feeling of love and warmth again, showering your whole being with it. There's always more. Showering your whole being with that warmth, filling your own cup. And as you do, understanding that whether you can notice it or not, your entire field, your entire you is glowing so much brighter than you realize as you fill your own cup with this warmth that comes from the heart. This is who you really are. From lifetime to lifetime, from universe to universe. This is the real quality of the real you. So easy to forget in a dark place. Taking a few final deep breaths and feeling into your heart one last time. Imprinting yourself with the knowingness of this being your true nature, even when all around you seems dark. The heart welcomes us back anytime, as often as possible. And believe the heart when it says, all of this is temporary.